From darkness to light with Discover Islam. Pious Bahraini employer inspires worker. My name is Omer, and I hail from India. I was raised in a strongly practicing Hindu family, but my hometown lies in the center of a conflict that has been raging for thousands of years, the battle between upper and lower caste. I had realized early on that joblessness would push me into this battle, or toward the bottle, so I found a job in Qatar 10 years ago and left. After 10 years of service, I decided that I needed to look for a change as my employer was aging and didn't have much work for me. I didn't expect a call from Bahrain through my employer's contact. He liked my work and behavior a lot. He thought it was better for me that he find a good employer for me rather than falling prey to manpower sharks. The new employer he chose was based in Bahrain. The Bahraini employer was the gentlest soul I have ever met. He took good care of me, provided for me well, and even gave me permission to bring my wife to live with me in my quarters. If it was time for any prayer, he would ask me to take him to the nearest mosque. He spent a lot of time in the car talking to me about Islam, to the point where I realized that Islam was not what the media and my people back home wanted me to believe. He got me a translation of the Quran in my native language, and one of the verses that pulled the strings of my heart was from the Surah Baqarah, verse 286, where Allah asks us to make dua to Him for forgiveness, guidance, and protection. This was very different from anything I had ever seen. Imagine God telling us what to ask from Him. It was as if Allah knew our thoughts and struggles even without us telling Him. I was ready to become Muslim, but I didn't tell anyone, not even my employer. I was afraid of my wife's reaction. Would she leave me if I announced that my heart is now connected with Allah? I had to tell her, so, shaking, I went to her. Before I could say anything, she looked at me and blurted out that she wanted to become Muslim. It was almost as if she had been thinking about it for a long time and was afraid to tell me. I told her it was the exact same thing I had come to tell her. Relief flooded over us, and we realized that we had Allah and each other, even if the whole world turned against us for accepting Allah. We approached our employer, and he couldn't stop crying. When he got a hold of himself, he arranged a meeting for us in Discover Islam, and we took our Shahada together. We've been learning about Islam ever since, but it's always felt like we were being taught things that were already inside us, and we didn't know. We love every minute of it. From darkness to light with Discover Islam.